for pilots to present photogrammetry data to clients. So everybody can turn their drones into a business model. You can go to our website. We've got more information, and it's a project that we're still developing, but we're very excited about it, and I welcome you to check it out. Anybody have any questions?
Any questions?
It's software, it's a website, what is it?
It's a cloud-based software package, and so what you'll do, a pilot will go out, take their own photos, and then upload it into our cloud-based solution, and the data will be made available on our dashboard. So the pilots who capture the data will own the data, and I think that we're going to have really excellent price points on the whole thing. And so the idea is that we're trying to let the pilots focus on flying, and we'll focus on presenting the data.
Can you repeat that? You said, are you guys the pilots?
No,
You
we
going
are
as a pilot and offer this to
we
pilots?
are the software providers. So pilots go out, capture the data, fly the mission.
Okay. So but Skycatch actually makes the devices to do that. Right?
We are
Why-
a startup, and we have a number of exciting projects that we're working on. What I'm speaking to right now, though, specifically, is a software package that we're providing
Okay.
to pilots.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Where are you based?
we're based here in San Francisco.
So is the idea that the pilot would own the data, and then people who come to the site might license it or somehow?
Well, actually, yes. So the pilots would own the data, and what they would do is send it to us for processing. The photogrammetry as Jeff spoke to, is very difficult to process. It takes a lot of professionalism, and so what we're doing is streamlining this system. So they send us the data, and then we process it. We give them some tips on best practices, and then they're able to give that data to their clients for measurements, volumetrics.
Gotcha. Are you guys sort of a marketplace for that data? And
Yes.
Clients come to it and say, oh, I need that data that this pilot happens to.
Well, not so much a marketplace for that data. It's just, really, we're just a process,
You're doing the process.
just doing the process.
Where can pilots find their clientele?
Well, there's actually a number of online marketplaces that are developing. There's a number of websites that you can go to and find clients. I think just pounding on doors is really the best way.
Eventually, we will have our own marketplace. That's coming in the next few years.
So if I uploaded, if I took 250 pictures tomorrow, acre or whatever, I could upload them to your website tomorrow, and then when could I expect the results?
Well, right now we're in beta testing, and so it's about 24-hour turnaround. We are going to get that down, hopefully within, I can't really speak to that exactly, but it's going to be in hours as opposed to weeks. Yeah.
Perfect.
And a lot of it's dependent on, what we've actually found is the hardest thing is just getting the data into the cloud.
Now, there's enough load time, but I'm assuming that you've got a back end of a server farm that you can service out to.
Well, that's what's amazing is that the cost of the server farms is dropping like every day. Do you have a question in the back?
Who made it on the check and you get paid? Is Skycatch paying the pilot, or is it the?
No, the
third-party
client is paying the pilot,
Directly.
and then we're just making the pilot. So usually, like right now, I work as a pilot, and I'll go out, I'll spend the day collecting data, I'll go home, and then I'll have to spend the whole night processing the data. What we're putting in place is a system where pilot goes home, uploads the data into the cloud, the next morning they wake up, and the data's processed. Well, and so we're going to have tiers of accuracy, and so you'll be able, and that's going to be really up to the pilot. And so the pilot's going to choose between survey grade accuracy. If they want to just fly, you can just use the geo-referenced images, and you're going to be within meters, which isn't very accurate, but it's within meters. And then there's different levels in between there. Okay?
Liability. No, I knew it.
It's not. Yeah, make that very clear. Yeah. Well, and, yeah, you know, it's definitely up to the pilot to take responsibility for their safety. Any other questions?
Anybody getting harassed by the FAA yet?
Not us.
Okay.
But I'm sure.
Well, let's just
I'm
say-
sure the FAA is just waiting for some great accident.
Anybody else in the room report that?
Patrick was up front, but looks like
He made a run for it.
Well, the answer is basically that you can't make a cent with it, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's commercial, therefore you even buying the equipment, flying it, unless you're a hobbyist and do it for fun, you are in violation of blah, 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 blah. Code.
Yes.
So, all what you guys are doing is training flights. And be an MAA member so that you can actually, well, I'm flying as a hobbyist.
All right, any more questions? All right.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. This is mainly just because we can, I must admit. But the key thing is air drone. I'm sure many of you are familiar with. Traditionally connects via Wi-Fi, and obviously at this range, the Wi-Fi would work great. But what we allow is with the 915 megahertz, we get up to a half-mile range, so much longer range. And go ahead. So you could do a flip at a half-mile away, which would be way more fun than this. But since we've had many meetups, we've never actually flown anything. And of course, it's unhappy, so that's a demo. But yeah, the carpeting is making the drones unhappy, the ground tracking. So we'll see if it works. But I figured after over a year of having meetups that we at least fly something. So it was fun while it lasted. We'll try it one more time, see if it likes the sofa.
You guys are brave in the front row.
They're hand selected. They helped work on the software, at least one of them. Oh, look at that. That's an object to track. And then, lastly, quickly, drone deploy. Jono is, yep. One last.
Hey guys, I'm Jono from Drone Deploy. I like drones. So I just wanted to say a few quick things. We just find the right windows. This. Yeah, hang on a second. My MacBook is being a little bit. There we go. That looks about right. Okay, so we put drones on the internet. We do real-time mapping. So this is a little quick demo of us. Little icon flying around and building this water in real time. Chris Addison had a nice demo as well. Hang on. The two things I wanted to say quickly is A, we're hiring. We're looking for exceptional engineers, especially people in the kind of full stack and front end side. And also, if you're looking to build real time maps with your drone, come speak to me and I'll kind of be hanging out in the corner over there. That's me very fast. Give it a second, you'll see kind of stitches starting to pop up as it flies along.
Tell us what's happening.
So we have drones powered by LTE. So as it's flying, we capture images. They get beamed up to our servers. We have some very fancy stuff happening up there that does the processing real time, presents it to the end user, and because it's web-based, you can do this and control it from anywhere in the world on any device, which is quite fun. Multiple drones, multiple people.